Hey, my name is Tyler Holmes, and I'm a solution engineer over here at All Cloud. Thanks for the click. I promise I'll keep it brief. We're here to talk about Salesforce, the new CG Cloud, and how we're helping our CG customers reduce their wasted spend. We are one of the few firms today working with consumer goods companies to improve their in-store execution via Consumer Goods Cloud. I want to break down some of the basic concepts and where we're seeing a ton of client improvement by implementing CG Cloud. Salesforce recently launched Consumer Goods Cloud to address a major problem in the market today: poor execution of merchandising and other in-store activities. And where there's a problem, there's software to solve it. Brands spend an enormous amount of money, over 200 billion, making sure their products are stocked, positioned properly, and their promotions are executed effectively. There is a lot to be done to make this happen, and more than half of CG leaders are not satisfied with the outcome. Imagine spending $1 and knowing only 48 cents of it is going to actually result in a positive outcome. That means over $100 billion is wasted every year due to a lack of technology and repeatable process. A large portion of this is related to the before, during, and after process of reps in the field. CG Cloud enables field reps to make every one of their stores the perfect visit and ultimately the perfect store. Overwhelmingly, we hear from people we talk to that it's difficult to create consistency across all of their regions, stores, and reps in how they approach store visits. Pre-visit planning, if it happens, is often just a list of addresses that need to be visited. In order to create scalable change, each visit needs to be planned, have a purpose, and be tracked and reported on. With CG Cloud, each rep's day is pre-planned and loaded with the stores, tasks, and information they need to be successful, all from their mobile device. This can then be captured in a centralized place, CG Cloud, and change can begin to be made. One of the most time-consuming aspects of planning is mapping efficient routes. Everybody by now has probably heard of the famed UPS strategy, avoiding left-hand turns at all costs. Avoiding left-hand turns saves money and gas, lowers accident rates, and in general is faster. Salesforce has included Salesforce Maps and route optimization into CG Cloud, which means wherever your rep is, all they need to do is just push a button and their daily route is planned out for them in the most efficient way possible. Now that we've gotten a rep to a store, it's time to actually start capturing data. I can't tell you how many times I've heard how haphazard this part of the process can be, and data is only as good as the person capturing it. Usually it involves some semblance of pencil and paper, or maybe things get into a spreadsheet, if we're lucky. When we're talking hundreds or even thousands of stores, you can start to see how consolidating the data is next to impossible. With CG Cloud, a rep follows the pre-planned visit template, ensuring task completion to deliver the perfect store. You can check inventory, assign surveys, check planograms, and even capture mobile orders. All of these activities are tied into company KPIs that are specific to the CG space. The last piece of this is just the fact that time is money. Every CG leader I talk to worries about instituting too much process and slowing the rep down. The cure can't be worse than the sickness. Salesforce continues to iterate on their Einstein capabilities, bringing vision to planogram compliance, allowing reps to take a picture, upload, and Einstein scores compliance automatically. The less thinking and potential personal bias we can take out of the process for these reps, the more efficient they're going to be and the better data we're going to have. That's it. Although there's a ton more, obviously. If you're interested in talking to us about CG Cloud and what we've been doing with our clients, reach out. We'd love to talk. We're one of the few firms in the world actively working in CG Cloud, so we have some perspective. Thanks again.